Hello everyone, and you are very welcome again to Chess Please. My name is Andy, and in our latest series on Offbeat, dubious but fun openings, we're going to be covering off one that is very topical in the season of October, the creepy Crawly Attack. Now, rather than any sort of strategic or even tactical plan, the main benefit behind the creepy Crawly Attack is psychological damage to your opponent. Let's have a look at what it looks like, but first, I want you to hear about a product that I think you might like. Take it away, Corporate Andy. Hey everyone, so today's video isn't technically sponsored by anyone, but I did want to show you this cool thing that I bought. It's a fidget cube with all sorts of switches and dials and buttons and all the like to keep you entertained for seconds at a time. I don't even have a discount code for you. I barely recommend it myself. But I did want you to know that they exist and that I have one. Back to the chess. Thanks for that, Corporate Andy, and thank you for your recommendation. I really do know how I lived without this before. Anyway, let's get back to the creepy Crawly Attack. So, as I mentioned, rather than being a solid opening of any kind, it is a curveball opening. This is an opening that your opponents will rarely meet. For good reason, it's not that strong. But even the first move, you're going to throw them off their game. They're going to be quaking in their boots when you drop H3 on them. Ooh, the Clemens opening, apparently. Now, conventional chess wisdom and what most people would recommend is if your opponent does some weird stuff over by the edge of the board in their opening, then you just take control of the center. Now, there are obvious exceptions to that we won't go into today. So you're likely to face e5 or d5. Either way, your plan remains the same. You are steadfast in your goal to unnerve and unseat your opponent, and you drop them with a little a3. Ooh, not good, definitely not a good chess move, but certainly a weird one. And again, that's what we're going for here. Just spooky stuff. You'll throw them off their game straight away, and even though most of us are going to be playing digitally, you'll feel it. You'll feel them losing the thread, and they won't know what to do. So they'll probably play something normal like d5 or e5, the one they didn't play early on. And in this position we'll meet the creepy Crawly, also known as the Anderson opening. It has appeared in some high-level games, 15 to be precise, with uncertain results. One way you'll realise it's the creepy Crawly looks sort of like a creepy little clown here. If you imagine that this is the hair, you know, finish it off like that. Not that one. Oh well, we might cut that out, we might not. So this is it. This is the creepy Crawly formation, and what you really want to do here is probably something along the lines of maybe this, followed by, you know, again, they'll do things, they'll still be playing chess, they'll probably take a lot of the center. What I'm planning on doing, we're going to play a live game now in a second, is to just focus purely on making a queen side attack. That's just going to be my plan from move one, and I just hope that they don't cop on in time. So I might even do something like that straight away. So just get a decent pawn point. Maybe even bring the knight over, get this bishop out here, maybe even get this pawn up, get the bishop out, get the knight out. That's the theory. Let's see what happens in real life. This one should be a little bit easier to get on the board than, say, the Irish Gambit, which we did a video on previously, because there is, there's nothing they can do to stop me from doing my bit of the creepy Crawly, and I'm going to count that. I'm going to say, no matter what they do, a3, h3, that is good enough for me to represent the creepy Crawly. Again, we're going to do a bullet game, which I am lacking in, but that's how the creepy Crawly must be played. So let's see, just make sure you can see all of that there. What if we go big boy screen? How does that look for y'all? That's a little too big boy, if I just say so myself. Ooh, that's a little better. Okay. Okay. We're looking to get the creepy crawly on the board. No need to be afraid unless you are playing against me. Creepy crawly, let's go. We need to be white. That's the only thing that needs to happen. And we might end up playing a few games as black first and foremost. Okay, we're playing Fast Firebird from the United States. Can you deal with that? Can you deal with any of this? Oh, I don't think you can, pal. Here we go. We've got the creepy crawly. Again, it's not necessarily called that right now. Oof. And immediately we've got it in a decent position here. I'm not too unhappy with how this is going. Let's just take that knight. Again, we mentioned we're looking for a queenside attack, so their queenside is pretty decimated at the moment. That's a check, but we can block that with tempo, doing our bidding for us, getting our bishop out and about. And here, what do we want to do? What do we want to do? I'll probably do this first. Oh, this is a bullet game. We need to move way faster than what we were just doing. But knight out here, we got another piece on the queen side. We're just looking to overload it. And in fact, I might even look for a trade of queens, give away our casting rights. Listen, there's no parents around, so we may as well. And actually, that's what I want to do then. That's okay. Ooh, should have seen that coming. 24 seconds. Let's not lose on time for no reason. And let's just start the attack. We're equal here. This is that equal strong term. Let's take that. Let's jump in there. I don't know if that was a good move. This is bullet chess, so it literally does not matter. Let's solidify here. Okay, now we need to start moving a bit quicker. That's okay. What about this? Don't know what the rationale behind that was. We're down a piece now. Finally get castled. That's okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna lose on time. We're definitely gonna lose on time here. Let's put pressure on there and on here. Nope, there's a fork. Gonna ignore it. Just ignore the fork. That's fine. Just need time. Time is all we need. Okay, great. Now that's giving away the rook. That's good. Hopefully they don't see that. They've got 27 seconds. They're going to see that. We might need to do a different creepy crawly game because yeah, I'll trade off. That's a fork, bro. Here we go. Okay, now time is certainly of the essence. Pre-move. Why can't I pre-move? Maybe we won't need to. Maybe I shouldn't pre-move. I've only got 3 seconds left. We're going to win on time here. And this is exactly the kind of psychological damage that you can level with the creepy crawly. Absolutely no need for any sort of fancy tactics or anything like that. Just get in their head, get in the count, and that's all you need to do. A comfortable win for the creepy crawly attack. Opponent just completely creeped out, and even when we gave away a piece and played some absolutely stinking chess, I'll be perfectly frank with you, it wasn't enough. We had a clear plan in mind: get your pieces over to the queen side, and just keep up the psychological torture. This was bad play with the bishop and knight over here, but hey, it doesn't matter. Creepy crawly, another victory for another dubious opening. So that was the creepy crawly attack. We managed to scare our opponent into submission. They were actually petrified at the board, and we ended up getting a win with some very dubious play. So there you go. That's the merit of it. Thanks for sticking around. If you did have a good time, feel free to check out my other videos. Even drop a like or subscribe if you're feeling it. If not, don't worry. Thanks for sticking around, and see you at the next one. Ta-ra!